This flow that you can see me doing right now, similar to Hindu push-ups. I call this one a Hindu flow, and those big swoop throughs are great for the shoulders, as well as these push-ups are super important for us surfers because you need a good ability to push yourself away from that board to pop up. But what we lose in those push-ups is rotation, so you can add that in by doing what you can see me doing here, which is really good for the shoulders to keep them lubricated and moving, and yeah, in a really good way. So that's one of those flows for you. The swoop through is probably my favorite bit. It's really similar to yoga, and then that big bit where I'm looking up is the start of that pop-up for you. Cossack squats, man, my hips are something that I have to and I get to continually work on. If I don't, they get super stiff. So as you can see here, this is me using a counterweight in an 8 kilo pink kettlebell to make sure that I can stay, I guess, centered and actually doing the Cossack squat more correctly. Hamstrings, adductors, glutes, quads, all getting worked in here. I absolutely love this move. And then also the mobility that it gives you for pancake, so the straddle press, as well as I've actually used it in surfing on my longboard this summer to get nice and deep and hang five, if you will, or a cheetah five. Turkish get-ups, man, these things are absolutely epic. So they are, for me, the grandfather of exercise. Getting up off the floor is super important, and having the core stability, ability, and awareness, and flexibility and mobility to be able to have this weight above your head while you're standing up is super important. They're an ancient exercise, and they should not be left out of your quiver. I like to rep the mount as well and go to this half windmill position because a lot of training nowadays restricts us. It keeps us in that sagittal plane, and we've got the transverse and the frontal to think about too. So this is a really good multi-planar exercise for you to try. All you need is a kettlebell. Super relevant to surfing. It's just building up stability, mobility, awareness, strength, agility, etc. I absolutely love it, and those windmills are similar to that pig dog position that you might do if you're in the barrel. Favorite stretch, something to do to release, opening out the shoulders, the delts, the chest, the pec minor, the pec major, getting a nice stretch down the bicep tendon there whilst opening out, using our hand to help us open out the hip flexor, plus a bit of rotation. We're getting the spine moving. The spinal engine is super important. A lot of people neglect it, and it's one of the most important things we have, and it is designed to be mobile and strong. That's the workout I did, guys. Stay tuned, and I'll finish off this vlog